Okay, there we go. Push that to the side. Do that thing. We all good? Yeah, I think so. Controller. Oh, do we have any upgrades from yesterday? No. Crit chance ones. No. We got 7121 credits, however. So we could buy our way into some other things. 15, I have 4. That's 11 times 400. That's 4,400 just for that. Plus 1,500 to do it just for 4% damage. I don't know if we should do that or not. So let's see. Yeah, so I'd have to buy 11 of these to get there, right? Yeah. $15 total. Okay. So we can buy that. I mean, 4% damage, decent, I would say. So we'll go with that. The rest of the stuff I don't really care about that much right now. I have a whole bunch of these things. Whatever this is, there's 25 of them. Sell them for, like, what's this? 25. So that would be 10K. I can only make 5K. So no, we'd have to just leave it there. Okay, that's fine. I think. Ugh. Let's see. So that should be good. And yeah, we've got a bunch of things open. Oh, by the way, yesterday, I ended stream before I ended my last run for the day. And I got destroyed by, like, the end boss. So that's how that went. It wasn't even a glorious defeat. Like, I pretty much got one shot by it. So that wasn't too great, but it's what happens. Give me 2 minutes and then we'll actually get going with this. Be right back.
Are there?
Okay. There we go. Well, let's get started then, I guess. What is mine? 750 regenerating vines and complete the dive. So we have not completed the dive yet, so I guess we should probably do that first.
I'll do a hazard 1.
With the engineer, when I completed the last run, it did actually open up the driller class. So I don't know, maybe we can try that. When mining gain, mining speed stacks up to 25 times. So if you keep mining faster. Okay. Quick firing weapon that shoots behind you and deals kinetic damage. All right.
Time to show him why I'm the foreman.
Yeah. Let's let them know.
This is it. Either the dreadnought goes or we send in another dwarf. You'll be on your own in there. Make it count.
Crit chance.
This one.
So I have a weapon that only shoots behind me. Damage or reload speed? Damage, probably. Okay, I do mine stuff faster with this class.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
We'll take luck.
LZ ready. Resupply inbound.
Small chance to find gold when mining any rock, or nitro in any rock, or this thing. I mean, like, if you have a class that's specifically built towards mining, then the first two things seem like they would be kind of a good fit for that. But I will take the flat bonus, damage, reload, etc., crit first. But if I'm offered one of those things again, I will probably take it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
See, I'm not really equipped to handle a swarm of anything. Okay, we got some things here. Drops a flamethrower turret that shoots beams of fire. Stands still to deploy turrets, etc. Deals fire damage. Rotating beam of fire that burns enemies. Deals fire damage. Grenade that explodes for a large amount of damage. Does kinetic. Let's do the flamethrower. Oh, okay. All right. Damage for that weapon. I guess let's try to just mine as much shit as possible. And yeah, we'll go ahead and finish Asmon's stream from, well, his last stream. I don't think he actually streamed yesterday, so this is still a continuation of the last one that he had where we left off.
For any more of this, oh, there's another bonus one. Nobody will ever reproduce with Asmongold, so by his own metric, he's a washed, worthless loser. His line ends with him because disgusting, no children, not attracted, never will be. You can call me whatever you want, but you're still not saying that I'm wrong. That's what I find to be so funny about this, is that all of these words, all of this anger, all of this frustration, all to not be able to say that I'm wrong.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your
Woke up from a deep sleep, I projectile vomited all over myself. Oh my god.
Why?
Man. Embarrassed I spent almost 8 years as a League of Legends commentator? Jesus, man. Yeah, this isn't even the worst thing that's happened with her, right? And anyway, I'm just scrolling down and looking at some of this, but
Weapon is prettier or Nitra?
It's unbelievable, the kind of people that do this. And anyway, let's go back. I'll scroll down. Funniest thing, you have enough money to get a girl? Well, I don't even talk about that. Like getting a girlfriend because you've got a lot of money or something like that. I don't really think that means a whole lot. That's not a big thing.
You just buy hookers.
That's ridiculous to say. I don't treat women like that at all. But anyway, so you have a person like this that goes around and likes talking shit like this.
How about just
but
the
the
Nitro?
reality is that it's so sad that a beautiful independent
Potency
woman
on
would choose
this one.
3 cats. What is this?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Do that for the weapon level.
You made short work of stage 1.
I wonder why she's mad. That sucks. That's really too bad, isn't it? And check replies, she removed half the comments.
Luck. Potency.
Oh no, how do you know this? You not gonna lie, you sound like a former fan. He's also powerful ugly. You say about people in glass houses. Well, I don't need to insult this girl's appearance. That's totally fine. Like, and look, here's the thing. Her entire livelihood depends on her appearance. If she wasn't attractive, she would have to do another job. If you can't be ugly and be on OnlyFans, okay?
No, you
So
can't.
when your entire, like, I find it funny that this person's entire existence
Probably this
on
one.
the internet validates the exact thing that I'm saying.
Reroll.
That's it. It's ironic. Yes, there it is.
Level weapon by 3.
Real?
Okay.
Yes. And I don't know what to say. I use this chat.
XP
and say,
level again. Yeah.
Make website for OnlyFans? No, I don't.
Range?
I don't need to.
Yes.
Here's the truth, right?
Luck.
I
Sure.
feel it still makes more sense to you. So she's hiding all of the replies. Let me go back and see this for myself.
Drill miner. Fulfill
Let me
your
scroll down. Yes, it's hi, single cat lady here. Oh man.
Ready for a beer when this is over.
I feel
So-
really bad for people who don't like their own company and obsessed over what everybody else is doing. It must be so lonely to not like yourself to the point of deluding yourself. Everybody else is incapable of self-love. Man, beautiful, accomplished women like me. Oh God.
Much better.
Oh God, what are you gonna do? Jesus. I don't know what to say. She doesn't like herself, guaranteed. Well, I mean, if you're waking up, here's the thing.
Oh, that's
I'm
right,
not
because she
gonna
had to
try
make the
like, go
choice.
super
If she didn't
in-depth
make
with
enough
this.
money on
But if
OnlyFans that
you're
day, she was
waking
going to
up
quit.
and you're
Right.
questioning whether you should be doing OnlyFans every single day, and you're constantly creating these benchmarks in your mind of why you don't like when you want to quit doing OnlyFans, it's because you don't like it. Nobody who loves their job wakes up every day and creates benchmarks in imaginary scenarios where they quit their job. That doesn't happen. So you hate your job where
that
you
one.
constantly use your body to make money, which, by the way, I
That's fine.
love that.
Yeah,
I
you
am
can do that.
so happy that we have OnlyFans. It's like DLC for female streamers. It's great. I think it's amazing. So no, I don't have a complaint about this at all. Yeah, it's straight up. Like, I like Shadow of the Erd Tree. Why the fuck wouldn't I like OnlyFans? Really? And so I'm a feminist. I'm the most pro-feminist streamer on the platform. It's just a shame that these self-hating women don't realize it. It's such a shame. Wow. The sinful, yeah, it's sinful. I'd tell that to God. Well, if God didn't want people to make OnlyFans, then he should have, like, I don't know, like, he should have, like, I don't know, deleted the website or something. He's God, right? So everybody who's disagreeing with her or not liking what she's saying, she's hiding all of their replies. Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Right. Okay. That's not how God works. Oh, so you understand God. Oh, okay. Okay, Jesus. So you understand how God works. Oh, all right. Wow. Wow, they say God works in mysterious ways. Apparently they haven't talked to you. How about that? Yeah, bro, this guy knows. We got Jesus in chat. How do you understand? I don't. It just doesn't make sense to me, right? But anyway, and you called me. Yeah, I guess so. And you have Jesus on stream. So yes, you have this girl just totally crashing out. And my favorite thing about this, whenever these girls do stuff like this, is that you know all of this stuff about me. I don't even know who you are. Really? And so I will reiterate my point, just in case that they're not mad enough. A woman's value is absolutely tied to her ability to reproduce. I think women have an intrinsic value like that is unique versus men.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
one of the reasons why whenever you're evacuating a ship, it says women and children first. This is a biological reality. And until we program AI, waifu, cat girls, it's still gonna be a problem, okay? But that's it. And so that doesn't mean that women, and this is the problem, is that this girl might think that this somehow devalues her existence or it makes her less of a person. It doesn't make you less of a person. It just means that guys aren't going to be as interested in dating you. Well, think about also like this. What do a lot of guys like hourglass shaped women, right? With big boobs and like wide hips. That's, I would say, pretty common. If you go and you look at ancient statues in India, it's got some girls that look like they're on OnlyFans on them. If you look at ancient statues in South America, it's the same fucking thing. South Africa, same fucking thing. And do you know the reason why? It's because those attributes are correlated with the idea that they
like
are
childbearing.
more motherly.
Yeah, they're more big boobs and wide hips
sorry.
equals can make
Literally
lots of
every
babies.
Piece of human evidence, secondary evidence, supporting evidence, observational research, and just basic common sense proves that what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, it is. You don't have to like it, but that's the way
And
it
if
is.
it didn't, you wouldn't just be calling me ugly if I said something you disagreed with. It's sad. It's really sad.
I guess I'll do the
only
tour.
exception is the Stone
Well,
Age.
maybe
Yeah,
I
there
should.
it is.
Let's do the grenades
And,
because
you
we
said this
haven't
so many
unlocked the
times.
mastery for that.
I know. It's the childbearing hips. Yeah, they even call them that. That's right.
Yeah.
And to be honest, a lot of art is a lot wider than you think. I know. Obviously, I know. But look at all the most popular examples. That and it's Darwinism, bro. Yeah, it's really sad to see. And she has a Blue Sky account, by the way.
Oh no.
I would have never guessed.
Stage 2 completed, taking you closer to your
I would have never guessed. And,
Let's
wow,
see,
what a
move
shock.
speed, XP gain,
And so, I just, I see this
damage on this thing,
single cat lady here.
XP gain,
Uh-huh. I wonder why.
reroll,
Here's the thing.
damage on
I
the
see people
grenades.
that do this,
Let's do that.
And a lot of people
And
get
luck.
angry at me for saying the thing that nobody's supposed to say.
load up and get going.
But
Miner.
that's my favorite. Those are my favorite things to say. Those are my favorite things to say and my favorite things to do. She signed up by accident, though. Yeah, of course. And anyway, Praise Brother. No, I don't need to be mean to these girls or anything like that. Or why she's so upset. The reason why she's so upset is because she heard
HP?
what I said, and she thought that I was thinking about her.
Yes. She was taking it too
I
personal.
think that says a lot more about her than it does about me. She took it personally, and that's why
Yeah.
she attacked me personally. Sad to see. It really is. The fact is that people can call me whatever they want. They can say anything that they want to say. They can complain and cry and bitch and have these little support group sessions on Blue Sky or on Twitter about how mean I am. But at the end of the day, it still is what it is. It's definitive, but it's not strongly associative. Still doesn't, that hourglass figure is the ideal image for motherly and attractive women. Yeah, definitely. And why do these kind of girls think they're so much better than you? Waste time watching you?
See that coming, sucker?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's not like I really mean this. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about what they're thinking. You know, like I don't really, I don't think about a lot of it. I'm gonna need a
Nitro.
source for the first two. Everything I've learned against this man is against my,
Oh,
is
I
against
died?
my will.
Ah, fuck.
Same. Well, you've sure learned a lot. To be fair,
Shit.
his value won't drop with age
Flamethrower
because he already
mastery.
has no value.
Corrosive
wow, thank you very
sludge
much. And
pump.
again, is this another girl? 18 plus, no minors. Uh-huh. You can be mad all you want. Soy? Oh no, they're mad. Oh, true girl, true, so true. He's so bad. He's so mean. Hold on, what? Did he not get the plague, or is he consumed by pests in his own home? He was consumed by pests, including cockroaches. No,
Max HP.
Slay Queen. Oh,
Oh, I
that's
can't
so
do that.
true. It scares
Okay,
me,
regen.
dude. To dehumanize women in this way, I am a person whose life has been full of ambition, passion, and growth. To have been discounted because of
Armor,
her age is
I
very
don't know.
concerning to me.
Sure.
It should be. Because life sucks.
Move speed. Okay.
And
I'll
your
do that.
value will go down as you age. Especially to the extent that you sell your body.
I
And
wonder,
there's nothing that you can do about it.
can I use...
And then whenever you finally get tired of that, then you might just die. Because that's what people do too.
Can I
Very
use
concerning
the
for me,
driller
too.
on that?
But that doesn't mean that it's not real.
Find the dreadnought. Eliminate the dreadnought. Return in time for
It'll go down?
sandwiches
It will.
and beers.
And that's it.
Alone.
Homograms, yeah. Sorry. And I'm not, and it's just nothing negative about her, right? I mean, I'm sure that she's like, I don't know what her life, I have no idea. But I'm telling her the truth. And time will prove me right. And that's it. The difference is no one watches because of your looks?
Crit chance.
I would hope not.
Yeah.
God. Exactly.
Move speed.
Anyway, give her some advice. You think I should give this poor girl some advice? Nothing says being full of ambition, passion, and growth more than constantly having to acknowledge that you're full of ambition, passion, and growth. The people who are truly successful, passionate, and happy about their lives don't spend all day on social media fighting with other people. They're out there experiencing and taking part in that passion and that joy. So when I see a person like this that spends all day on Twitter, that makes a job out of, again, if you like doing OnlyFans, you're doing a public
Corrosive
service. I think you're
sludge
doing
pump.
a great thing. But if you're constantly trying to create scenarios and fantasies in your mind about quitting it, it's very clear that you don't like what you're doing. Maybe you should think about why that is and what else you could do instead of that. If you have so much other value, maybe you should tap into that value rather than using a value that you're constantly and very obviously insecure about. You'll be better off in the long run. That's it. And by the way, every year I will just become more and more right. She does $30 dick ratings. Ambition, passion, and growth. Well, maybe at the end, maybe growth, right? I mean, you've got a little bit of that. Yeah,
I guess.
That's the growth part. Yeah, I don't know about the first two, but like at least the first one, yeah. Emphasis on the growth there. And where do I sign up? I don't know. And anyway, yeah, there you go. Her kids will be proud. Well, she's a single cat lady, so we'll see whether that happens or not. And again, let's see here. We'll read a few more of these and then I'll move on. You've got boring, basic, and utterly incurious. Of course, I'm awful. Everybody knows that. I love how every criticism of Asmongold is ad hominem drivel. He is objectively correct. Uh-oh, people aren't going to like that one.
Yeah, don't say that.
Utterly, fundamentally do not understand what people find remotely appealing about this guy. Okay, so the reason why people watch me is because I say these things and nobody else will say them. And the only other people that are saying these facts and like these realities about women hate women. I don't hate women. I respect women. I actually respect women more than anything. I respect women more than anybody else does. That's why I treat them equally. That's why I'm the most pro-feminist streamer. I'm on 4chan. I am. And so, and that's the thing is that, again,
sludge pump, I
that's
guess.
the reason. Powerful enough to go but he's powerful enough to make you go a whole ass Twitter post to complaining about him. Oh yeah, exactly. He's the Roach King for a reason. Man, you know, sometimes I think I'm a piece of crap because I was in a hurry and I didn't brush to work. I just didn't have to do a shot of mouthwash. But then I hear about this stuff and I consider myself a picture of great health. Who is this guy? It's a 40-year-old man that's following me.
Just more damage, probably.
Good for you. I really hope you're happy. I do. I hope you're happy.
XP game.
Imagine brushing your teeth. And dude, you're almost 40.
HP game.
Who wants to get banned here? Who's
yeah,
looking to get banned right now? Who's looking to get banned? Half your age. Yeah. Who's looking to get banned? What are we doing? What are we doing? Talking a little bit about that bullshit, huh? What are we doing? Y'all trying to remind me about that? Yeah. What do you mean? Like, nah. I'm like a 27.
That's critical chance.
Still 27. I've been 27 for almost 10 years. Okay. And yeah,
sure. We'll just buy it all out. It's fine.
Summit. Yeah. And anyway, how are you now? How's your illness? And he's a god among insects, I guess so. And I'll read a few more of these posts about it. But I learned to automatically dismiss anything that Child of Nurgle says. That's right. And also, by the way, some of the stories like this that I have, they're not even some of the worst ones. I have even worse stories than the dead rat. There's plenty of things like that have happened, even recently, where I fell through my ceiling trying to find another dead rat. No, absolutely. Now, but it doesn't really matter to me. The thing is that, and this is one thing that I think this is one problem that a lot of insecure millennials have on the internet, is that they constantly need to validate themselves. I actively do things that invalidate myself. The fact is that I'm very happy with the way that I live. There are a few things in my life that I really don't like. There's like maybe 3 or 4 things in my life that are like really big problems that I need to solve. Other than that, not only talking about those, right? This is we try to have this be an entertainment show. Fix them, just fix them. Yeah, exactly. And
I fucking died. God damn it.
That, you know, I'm actually a relatively happy person. I'm a genuinely enjoyable, agreeable, you know, like person. I take part in things that I enjoy. I have my own friends, and everything is okay. And so when I see
XP
people who
gain,
are hostile
okay.
and angry towards me, I just feel bad for them, honestly. I really do.
I'll do 2 points
Nazi
of luck,
girls reading my
sure.
mentions. I don't know about that. Hose mad. I mean,
Hose
I didn't say
man,
that.
hose man.
I read that. So I read somebody else say that, but I didn't say that. I don't get it. The dude sucks and is objectively repulsive. Not to beat a dead horse, but the streaming culture is so lame. The reason why people are watching me is because I'm saying something that's true, and I'm the only person who's saying it
We'll
without
go back to
a
this
weird
one.
agenda.
See if we can
That's
make
the
some
reason
progress
why.
on that.
And apparently this is completely free real estate, because anybody else who has any of these viewpoints that I have has a million fucking agendas about it, and they're trying to push a bunch of other stuff. If you didn't have any friends, how would you make friends? How would I make friends? Honestly, man, I've never had trouble making friends. If I wanted to make friends, I would go to, well, I don't know, maybe I'd go to like a local Smash meetup or something like that, or maybe I'd go back and play Friday Night Magic again, Magic the Gathering. And the way that you see, a lot of people have an issue. One of the reasons why I think a lot of people have problems making friends is because they don't take an interest in what other people are interested in. So in order to have good friends, you have to be a good friend. And I think in doing so, that means talking to people, taking an interest in what they're thinking, asking questions about it, trying to not blow it off, and treating people like people. That's the way it works. And I've never had a problem at all in my life ever with making friends or getting along with people anywhere, because I just treat people like people, and I'm just a nice
This is the
guy.
flamethrower again.
That's it. Why are you insecure about your age? I'm actually not. I joke around about it. If I was actually insecure about that, I wouldn't joke around about it as much. That's the reason why it's a meme. Like, a lot of things that I don't actually like about myself, I don't like joking around or talking about a lot at all. Yeah, why would I? I know I'm old, and that's okay. And it's fucking disgusting. Yeah, I know.
It's not that old
I
yet.
don't understand. Why don't you fix your house and your teeth? I have the same problems as you, but I don't have money to fix it. I don't know. Like, honestly, the reason why I haven't fixed the rest of my teeth is just because I'm like really I have a phobia of dentists. I mean, that's really the reason why. It's the same reason why I never got the COVID vaccine. It's not because I thought Bill Gates was going to turn me gay or transsexual. No, I just I have like a phobia of any sort of medical intervention at all, and it's hard for me to.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah,
it's embarrassing that I'm that way. And it's
you
a
don't want to
weakness of
fuck with
mine
it
as a
and have
person,
something
right?
go
I'm not a
wrong.
perfect person, and that's an example of that. And so no, I'm not anything. You know, I'm not a perfect guy at all. But that's just the truth. You're afraid to die, right? Well,
Well, nobody wants that
prefer
to.
not to,
Yeah,
at least
like
right now. Yeah, I mean, maybe later on would be okay, but like not right now. Yeah, pay a dentist to sedate you and put you to sleep, get it done. I know, no, it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, I'm just being a pussy bitch. And also it's because I don't care that much. That's the real reason. I don't care that much. If I really cared, I'd do it. And anyway, so we had a bunch of people talking about this, and I just thought that it was funny. And so anyway, you can have people like this that put posts about this all the time. Dude has never felt the touch of a woman before.
probably this one.
It's very interesting to me for me to see these comments from people, because
Damage.
they derive their self-value from other people's perception of them and how other people treat them. That's very unhealthy to me. If you derive your self-value, or you feel like the way that you act or the way that people treat you, like you have to be validated by another person. I think that the moment that your happiness is derived from the behavior of another person is the moment that you can never truly be happy.
True.
It's just weird.
Yeah,
it's
that's
weird
true.
for me to see so many people say that. Yeah, I never understood that either. Yeah, that's what a kid would say, right? Yeah, what a weirdo. I know. It's sad.
Probably
it's sad
the
negativity.
nature
It's a
of-
human right. I guess so. How do you treat people? I treat everybody. I wonder, his mom, Professor Kevin very much, would think about being worthless because she got old and unattractive. About my mom, she'd be like, yep. I'll tell you what my mom would say. She'd be like, "That's right. Yeah, yeah, that's the way it is." Yeah, what do you think she'd say, bro? Like, yeah, well, yeah, yep. That's how it is. Trying to play the mom angle, yeah. These people don't understand. My mom used to watch Alex Jones on the fucking on the public access television in 1995. Okay, like she was in on the ground floor. Like she was, bro. She was.
Yeah, she was
okay? She
based.
on
Yeah,
14,
exactly.
all right? And so that's what it was. She went, like, I remember back in the day, this is like back before I even existed. My mom was flying around. This is like my grandfather was a pilot in World War II. And after he was a pilot, he was a cartographer. And so my mom was going around the country in like the 1970s looking for computers, like buying like $30,000-$40,000 computers to innovate his cartography business so they could digitalize it and like kind of move it forward. Like my mom had
still
computers,
stack Minesweeper.
like I grew up, like whenever I was born 1990, she was on her
I
third
don't
or
even
fourth
want
computer.
that. Do we get to
Like,
keep
she
that for
she
next
was in
time
on
though?
this shit all the way through. She was into Dungeons and Dragons, bro. Like
Yeah, you do.
any of
Okay.
that stuff. Yeah. No, so like any of this stuff, people try to bring her up or anything like that. Absolutely not. He's right. That's just how society and biology work, and we should care about what society thinks because.
Well, society's full of a lot of retards, so maybe not worry about it too much.
Oh God.
Should consider it,
What are you gonna do about people like this?
but doesn't mean you have to live your life
What are you gonna do?
according to it.
Yeah, there it is. And was she ever strict
In all
with me?
facets.
My mom was strict with me for like 3 things. So, yeah, why would we care? But that's what society wants. Well, I don't give a fuck about what society wants. Society's wrong. But like, I was making a statement about society. Oh, you fucking, I hate you. Yeah, right. Okay, guys. Sure, for sure. And anyway, my mom was
How about more
she didn't
Lifetime
want me
this
to wear
time?
chains in middle school. She didn't want me to wear spiked bracelets in middle school either, or like the like printed or like the mesh armbands. And yes, I was one of those kids.
Oh God.
And so then, right, and so I remember because I had a couple of spike bands, and I forgot where. I'm like, where did they go? And I found them whenever I was like 23, and I said, where did these go? And my mom said, I didn't want a son growing up that wore those, and so I took them away from you. And I said, okay, I understand. And so that's what happened. So there was definitely that. And there was the other thing was, let me think. There was that. Drugs were fine. Alcohol was fine. Committing crimes was fine. Oh, she really didn't like us spray painting on the fence.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
You can do drugs, you
It's
drink
like her
alcohol, but
fucking-
God damn it, you don't spray on my
You
fence.
should not. Like, I remember we did it. And she lost her fucking mind.
Oh man.
She was so mad. The spray painting on the fence, like specifically the fence. Yes, exactly. We could spray paint on the house, but not on the fence.
But not the fence. Damn it.
Yeah, that's what it was. She said drugs are fine. Yeah, she didn't care about any of that. Her mindset was that, you know, she grew up in the 60s, right? And so she just thought to herself, well, you know, it's better if they drink and do drugs at my house because I know how to deal with them. And
True.
I remember one
It's-
time, this is
yeah.
what happened. This is the last story, last offset, and then I want to move on past this, right? Because there's a lot of people that are mauling about this. So there was one time I overdosed on hydrocodone, okay? And legally, right? I'd never done any illegal drugs. Oh, I have, but I never did afterwards. I just didn't like the experience. It was not enjoyable. And so anyway, I OD'd on hydrocodone. And I was in the process of ODing. And I was sitting in a chair next to her. And she was, of course, watching Alex Jones.
Oh.
She might have also been watching another crazy person like David Icke or I'm trying to think, like, just another one of those people. You know, towards the end of things,
Lifetime of all beam weapons. Okay.
I remember I came in, I watched, I'm like, I recognize that voice. I know who that is. And so anyway, new lore. And so I'm sitting there, Bill O'Reilly, something like NMP. Not exactly. And so anyway, basically,
Nice.
she finally, because I was
status
like,
effect
screaming, and
damage,
I was
maybe?
like kind of like having a panic attack, freaking out about this happening to me, like because like I felt like my body was shutting down, and I was like losing consciousness almost, and she was getting mad because she was like, "You're making so much noise, I can't hear my video." And so finally, she paused the video.
Shut up! I'm
She's
trying
like,
to watch TV.
It's gonna be fine.
Pod has arrived.
And like 5 or 10 minutes later, it was fine.
Without you.
And she's like, okay, go sit down. And she just started the video again. First time? Yeah, she's like, first time?
Yep.
It's not even a big deal. Yeah, she knew. And so, yeah, that's what it was. And no, if we're talking about experience, exactly. Trump took some Epstein questions from CBS. You didn't actually OD, you were freaking out. I felt like I did. I mean, I looked at the symptoms to how I felt, and it seemed like I was. But either way, I mean, I took some fucking hydrocodone and I fucking crashed the fuck out.
Yeah.
You want to call it an OD or not, it was still a bad time, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go back. I'll look at a few other things too. But yeah, so that's pretty much
I did
what
cocaine
happened,
once,
man.
and yeah, I felt
holy
like I was
fuck,
having a
shit,
bad
seems like
time.
freaking out.
Felt
Well, it
like I was
certainly
having a heart
was.
attack.
And
Never
let's
did that
see here.
again.
Oh,
Was
this
not fun at
character-
all.
So collab in hentai wants to collab with Elon Musk. So it gets even better. So you've got right here Elon Musk. Elon could sell DLC outfits for Annie and fund the biggest data center ever.
Yeah.
He says coming soon. He wants to plan some Genshin Impact, some Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, something like that.
He's already dialed into
He
that
knows
proposition.
These anime girls print money.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. Like, I would assume, because like you would think that at a certain point you would hit like a DR. At like, okay, there are so many anime girls, so many of these like fucking cartoon girls that like you're hitting like a like hoflation, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening.
Yeah, at least not
There's
yet.
just more and more and more of them. It's crazy. It just keeps going. Yes, people still think Elon's an idiot. Yes, exactly. And so he's doing this too. I thought it was a great idea, man. It was a very, very great idea. It's normal in Japan. I guess it's coming here. Goes to Diablo 4 stuff, actually. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's, I mean, we'll see what happens with the whole, you know, Twitter going live stuff. I've kind of had to, you know, ever since my dad got sick, I kind of had to take a break on even thinking about anything else. But yeah, and she's based from Misa from Death Note. I was the first person that made that connection, by the way. It was so obvious. It was so obvious. Elon Musk got caught 2 years ago liking thirst photos from Misa from Death Note. And I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, wow, look at this. The character that he's adding into his AI looks exactly like her. Yeah,
Oh.
of course, I knew that. Well, you gotta try Blue Archive? Maybe. The game looked okay to me, but I just, like, right now, I've been playing the Uma Masume. I've been playing this a lot. And I finally beat one of the campaigns.
I'm not gonna play
which
that
is
game.
a very big deal for me. And very, very big day. So yeah, multi-streaming too on Rumble. Yeah, I talked to, well actually, I don't know if I should probably say this publicly, but I've talked to people about that behind the scenes. So we'll see what happens. Right now, we're on Kick, we're on Twitch. Kick has been going extremely well. I've been very happy with how well Kick has been going.
Nice.
And so I want to say, like, everybody, because people tune in and they watch every fucking day on Kick, which is insane. Like, I can't even believe that. But, like, we got an extra, like, 10, 15K viewers pretty much every fucking day on stream, just through Kick. And so, yeah, that's it. And
Seems pretty
yeah,
good.
Hardbound Review is going to be cinema. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, too. And what about YouTube? Are not worth it? It's got some problems. I don't take anyone on Rumble seriously, not gonna lie. Well, that's okay. You shouldn't be taking me seriously anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's what I... Oh, by the way. Oh. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking
Where is it?
bullshit going on around here.
Where'd it go? Okay.
Nicely done. Supplies inbound.
All right.
I gotta. Should I tweet it? Should I tweet it again? What do you guys think? It's been like 3 days.
Oh.
Should I do it again? Let me know. I'll be right back.
Some people from King do like mobile games like Candy Crush and shit. I think a bunch of them are getting laid off. Or something like that. Well, it depends on what they're employed to be doing, I guess. Like I saw another one for like the Oblivion remastered team. A whole lot of them got like fired or laid off or whatever. Well, like they did the remaster. The game's been out for a while. They don't necessarily need, you know, all of those people anymore because they finished the job, right? So that's what happens. I mean, right? Like,
okay.
yeah.
Give me a minute.
I'll try this
King
belt.
staff laid off by Microsoft, set to be replaced by the AI tools they helped build.
Oh.
Studio morale in the gutter.
Oh, that's a little different. But what do you expect? There'll be more of that, I'm sure.
Just the upgrade I was looking
Probably just this thing.
for. That's all you got, you slip-brain.
These aren't games journalists, though.
I'm gonna go with this.
I don't think that it's fair. You guys can do it for me if you want, but I'm not gonna do it myself. Because there is a degree of this that it's too far, And let me explain the reason why.
Okay.
It's because these people did nothing wrong. They're not, like, they make Candy Crush, okay? Like, what the fuck? So you can't go and be like, aha, welcome home. They didn't do anything wrong.
That's
didn't
true.
Make a game about how it's bad that men are existing.
They didn't
and
make
women are
Concord.
smarter and like, I don't know, like America's bad. Like, they didn't do anything like that. So
True.
I don't think that we need to grave dance on these people because there's no reason that we should. And again, I am the most fair, right? I'm no sir. It's not woke. Yes, we can have empathy for them. Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Candy Crush made 4.2 million a day. Well, it should have made 4.3. Maybe they wouldn't have lost their jobs. And so anyway, King staff has been laid off by Microsoft and replaced by AI.
I think that'll end up being a
So
big
they have
mistake by
basically-
Microsoft in the long
they
run, to
have
be
designed
honest.
the means and the tools of their own destruction.
More
Many
beams.
Of the staff cut will effectively be replaced by the AI tools that they built and trained. The London
We'll see how that
based
works out for
Farm
'em.
Heroes Saga team is being cut in half. One staffer claims employees are being targeted by HR for loudly expressing dissatisfaction internally. There you go. There you got H.
Random thought. I kind of want to play a farm simulator game. Maybe I'll do that. Sounds like it could be all right for just like kind of grinding away and doing shit. I guess this is too. So, yeah, maybe we'll see. But maybe I won't pick one from King. We'll see.
HR, bro. People still think HR gives a fuck about him, man. And yeah, a recent internal survey showed that morale is at an all-time low. It's now in the gutter. Don't worry, it'll get to the ground. And so anyway,
it'd be worse.
What's happening in the industry is changing fast. So this is what they sent out to everybody. Now, as we talked about,
I think these companies will end up relying too heavily on AI too soon, and it'll hurt them.
Tools is just a recent example.
I think they'll view it as a mistake in the long run.
AI is inevitable. I said this is the way it's going to be, and there's nothing that you can do to stop it.
Yep.
You're crying.
But
you're
I think they'll find out that it's not as good as they think it is.
You're making these
not yet.
My account isn't allowed to be used to be trained on AI. Any of this fucking bullshit that these people think that they're going to do.
Wave
Bro,
Cooker.
you might as well just start casting spells and using crystals, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be more effective than crying on Twitter. It's pathetic.
True.
And so anyway, both they put some kill switch. Yes. CEO growth mindset. Yes, exactly. And so it's a made up post. Go like it. No.
Still haven't completed the dive.
And so corporate and the industry, you're missing the bullet point. It's an important one. What's the bullet point? One bullet point? King staff told it will present a new org chart in September after union negotiations. Oh yeah, I mean yeah. So of course, so there's they try and do a union. You know who never is gonna? You know, Flippy doesn't even have the word union programmed into its language model. It doesn't even know what that word means. It literally does not compute with Flippy. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, you're not going to have that happen. And so union, they're screwed. Exactly. They go to another job interview proud. Yeah, I guess so. They worked at Candy Crush. Yeah, exactly. No, it sucks. Many leaders across King have been asked to resign, redesign their organizations to be smaller overall. This is a universal thing that is happening worldwide. And I will be honest, I am very much an accelerationist. I think this is necessary for us to come to the conclusion that universal basic income and other forms of solutions for these types of consolidations of wealth are necessary. And I hope that
he's dreaming if he thinks that's going to happen. What's actually going to happen is exactly what they tried to do. Well, you want my honest opinion? When AI gets to the point where a lot of these jobs really can be replaced, it's not going to happen yet. These companies that are doing it now are going to regret it for a little while. It would be my guess. Depends on how long of a game they're playing. We'll see. But yeah, there'll become a point where just a lot of people they provide literally zero value to society because we've solved these problems. And literally there's nothing else they can do. They're not going to give people universal basic income. They're going to cull the herd. Why would they give them universal basic income? To sit at home and do nothing. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I just don't see that happening. AI will force a choice into either UBI or culling the herd, and I think it's a lot more likely they'll actually just cull the herd. I hope I'm wrong. So yeah, I disagree pretty hard with Asmund on this. He's a big proponent of the idea of universal basic income. Like, you get just so much money to live. And then you're supposed to be able to own a house on that and buy all your groceries and raise your kids and pay for hockey camp and shit like that. No, that's not what's going to happen. At best, it'll be you live in this pod and you'll like it, and you'll eat this gruel and you'll like it, or you'll die. I don't want that to happen, but To be honest with you, like, if the powers could make that happen, they will. Kind of a scary thought, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's get back to the game. I don't want to like upgrade that gun at all. The whole like shooting behind me thing, like I'm not sold on the concept of it. I'm just not. But since it's early and we have to pick something and that's it, we'll go with the blue one, I guess.
Maybe one of these times people will be smart enough to start taking me seriously. Because I'm the only person that's saying this. Nobody wants to listen. There's like 3 other crazy people that are saying this. Nobody else is crazy yet, but
critical damage, I guess. I don't know.
They will be. Trump is speaking in Pittsburgh. What's he saying? He's talking about some bullshit. I'll see if there's anything interesting going on, but based
Wave
off of what happened last time, my expectations are quite low.
Let's try that.
Inaugural Pennsylvania Energy Innovation.
Oh,
this is
okay.
some bullshit. Who cares? So yeah, I don't know if there's really anything going on there, right? There's not really a whole lot to look at or think about. He's saying stop talking about Epstein. Well, I'll look at that. Why would the government pay people to do nothing? Well, you either do that or you kill them. I mean, you do either one. Right?
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
That's an option. A lot of people think about that. I mean, it's not like there's only one solution, right? I mean, like, I don't think you should kill everybody. I don't either,
but I think that's what's going to happen.
You know, there are other people that disagree with me, and so sure. UBI is just rebranded communist type shit. It doesn't try anytime it works. I don't know about that. But anyway, so, and off we go.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, it's a pretty strong argument against UBI.
And people that use
UBI means you go for your daily rations, you go live in your appointed spot, and by the grace of the collective, you're allowed to subsist. That's what UBI would be. That's literally the worst situation that could happen. You'd be better off out on your own, you know, out in the wilderness, fending for yourself, than submit to that. yeah, learn how to make yourself, like go out in the woods and be able to make yourself like a cabin that's actually livable, and you hunt for your food. Find a good source of water. Like live off the land, because you're otherwise, go collect your daily ration and live in your brutalist apartment buildings. Like, if you want to turn it into Soviet communist USSR, like that's what UBI would be. I don't think it would work well for us. I just don't think that's a good idea. And there would eventually be unrest because of that. So then people would eventually rise up if it goes on long enough. So you have the choice to either have UBI, which will eventually devolve into people being unsatisfied, or because of UBI they'll die just altogether, or you just kill them straight up. You might as well just kill them straight up, because the risk of social unrest because of everybody living in pretty much squalor isn't going to sit right with people. So you might as well just cull the herd right away. I think that's what Bill Gates' idea of that is. I don't want to see any of that happen. It'd be better if we could just all find a way to, live and be relatively comfortable and happy. And, survive. The funny thing with, the elites is that they know that they have to keep a certain amount of people around for genetic diversity, and it's for no other reason than if you want humanity to survive, you cannot have a monoculture. Like, a good example of that is bananas. The kind of bananas that were cultivated and regularly sold up until probably about the 1950s, 60s, 70s, somewhere in there. I can't remember the exact time. I think they were called Cavendish bananas. But anyway, so I don't know. They grew fast, yielded well, whatever. Just like any other crop. The problem, though, was that they were so the plants were so genetically similar that one sort of fungus or tree disease pretty much completely wiped them out. Just like Dutch elm can completely decimate an area. Well, that caused a huge problem because all of those trees died. So the bananas that we eat today are not the same kind of bananas that they had, say, in the 1950s, which some people speculate is why the artificial banana flavors in things like runts don't really quite taste like bananas. Well, maybe they tasted closer to what bananas did taste like back then, but now they don't, because now we use a different breed of bananas because the Cavendish line is dead. Basically. Well, so you don't really want that happening with humanity if you want humanity to persist. So you wouldn't want one kind of illness that comes out and literally wipes out everybody. That would be bad. So it's a bit complicated, but yeah, UBI. Asmon's been stuck on this one for at least several years, and I just like. There's no way that I look at it where I think that it's actually likely to happen. He's basically saying, "Oh, AI will replace jobs, so then we're going to have to do UBI instead." I don't think that's what's going to happen. For better or for worse, yeah, like, I don't think so. Anyway.
AI will replace the ones that refuse to use AI. If you're not using these tools and these resources, you are setting yourself up to lose your job. This is the truth with any type of technology.
You're going to have to learn how to prompt the AI.
Resist against this or push back against
that will be your job.
It's not ethical. You can be right, but you're also going to be on the unemployment line. And that's a best case scenario. Maybe you'll just be on the fucking streets. And so that's it. AI is here to stay. Yep, that's right. Resistance is futile. Yeah, they'll lose it anyway. Yeah, you're going to lose your job anyway. Who's going to buy products when everyone's replaced? Well, you won't need to. And also products will be assigned to people by redistribution of wealth. And that's what has to happen. And by the way, because
so bread lines.
You understand that we have all kinds of redistributions of wealth already, right? Like,
but that would be a very direct one.
Redistribution.
No, it's not.
Financial aid is a redistribution.
Social Security is not a redistribution of wealth. That one is specifically baked in from the time you were first eligible to get a job. That's completely different. Education, student loans, that's not a redistribution of wealth because the entire concept is you have to pay back the loan. If it's not a zero interest loan, it's definitely not, redistribution of wealth at all. And even if it is 0%, it still doesn't keep up with inflation. So you're still losing value over what that money was worth originally. So I don't think so at all.
Fucking SNAP is a redistribution. There are a million ways that wealth is redistributed right now.
SNAP is a good example of that.
The term of that is muddied by Karl Marx, but the idea of it exists in our current society all over the place.
Well, to a degree in some things, sure. But turning that up to 100% is a bad idea.
I don't know what to say.
Like the redistribution of wealth slider in your character creator has been set to no more than like 10%, 15%, depending on how you look at it. UBI necessitates sliding that pretty close to 100 and will have catastrophic effects. So just because the slider is not 0 doesn't mean it needs to be 100. This has a bell curve of efficacy, right? So yeah, I just really don't think so.
Get redistribution of wealth will happen instead of letting us all croak. Because I think that I think that enough people will be able to. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, why would it?
You know what? You're right. I think you bring up a good point. There's a good chance that people all can just die. It could be a mass extinction event.
Yeah.
I mean, I always thought that like maybe the government. Like I remember like actually never mind. Let's go ahead and move on past that.
Well, he doesn't want to talk about that.
Let's see here. If AI can,
because he came to the same conclusion. Like, wouldn't it just be easier to kill everybody than pay him money and have to babysit these people? Yes, it would. So that's probably what's going to happen. That's kind of a black pill take, but I mean if you don't want that to happen, do something about it. Otherwise, it will probably trend that way because it's just, the path of least resistance. So, unless there's resistance to that, that's that would be a dark road to go down to, and it's scary because it seems like that one is the one we're gonna end up going down. So if you don't want to do that, figure something out. This is a little different than the buggy whip situation when cars were first invented and got traction. Put some people out of work because of that, but I mean, you could parlay being a buggy whip manufacturer into manufacturing parts for said cars. When AI takes over your job, well, you'll have to find something that AI can't do. And then is it just a matter of time until AI can do it? And then what? That's kind of the problem. But I think it's kind of inevitable. So, yeah, the rest of this century is going to be defined by that one way or the other. Like, I'm not afraid of being replaced by AI. But it might happen to the next generation or the generation after that. That's going to be their big struggle on how to deal with that, and hopefully a way that's optimal for the largest amount of people. But we'll see.
Do this already. I think everybody should be worried in the mobile game industry. AI will become the largest replacement mechanism in the history of humanity. That's right. And I tried to say it. I've been trying to say it over and over and over.
And you can't stop it.
And one day, I think people will believe me. It just hasn't happened yet. So let's see here.
Like the last time we've had something like this happen in human history is probably life before the Industrial Revolution versus after. And I mean, we're still riding the Industrial Revolution, 200 plus years later. But the next major shakeup is going to be AI in some capacity, then, replacing jobs and increasing output just in the same way the Industrial Revolution did. Now, obviously, we survived and thrived the Industrial Revolution to a large degree, I would say. And hopefully we can do the same thing for the AI revolution. But that really depends on how things go, I suppose. Not to be completely black-pilled, there still is, a positive outcome of all of that. Right now, I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
It's not even close. Yeah, there it is. It's ironic. I know. God damn.
We'll do mining speed.
And so anyway, I'll go back and we'll look at the Epstein stuff as well. What is this here? Oh, this is big. This is real big.
What's real big?
Speaker Johnson, this is sort of on the heels of something else that a lot of people are asking questions about, and because we've been lied to by our federal government for so long, I feel like there's some type of there's a pain point, right, in the pressure cooker that gets heated up on issues like the Epstein issue, right? And obviously that's something that's taken over.
Can you believe that we live in a world now where somebody can donate $5 to hopefully get a question asked to the Speaker of the House for the United States of America on YouTube? Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a $5 here. So like, what the fuck is with like this whole pedophile ring and like all the elites?
I think that's kind. I mean, I think it's
Can you
good
ask him
to
about
be
that?
honest.
That's dumb as fuck. No, it's not.
No,
This is the way. This is the way Thomas Jefferson would have envisioned it.
you have more access to these people than you've ever had.
A question here about it that concerns either
That's the
testifying
important bit.
or testimony for Ghislaine Maxwell, potentially before Congress, or if you would support members like Marjorie Taylor Greene or Anna Paulina Luna on the release of subpoenaing the Epstein documents from the DOJ, whether you would support either of those.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Marjorie or Anna about that specific subject, but I'm for transparency. We're intellectually consistent in this. We look, Reagan used to tell us we should trust the American people. I believe in that principle. I know President Trump does as well, and I trust him. I mean, he put together a team of his choosing, and
I
they're
do not trust the American people, but okay.
doing a great job. It's a very delicate subject.
I
but
like this guy.
we should
It doesn't even matter because like they're not necessarily completely listening to the American people. So I think that's kind of a cop out, really. I mean, like I don't trust the American people either, but I trust these people even less. I trust the powers that be even less than the American people. Really, I mean, like. The only way that wouldn't be the case is if you literally had the best of the best that society could produce doing things in an ethical way that makes sense for the most people all the time. That would be the only way that I would trust the powers that be over the people. Because the powers that be would need to be held to a higher standard than just the people, right? That's what we're paying them for. Hey, figure this shit out. So if that's not happening consistently, why would I believe anything the powers that be, like the Speaker of the House, the President, the head of the FBI, CIA, etc.? Why would I believe anything that they have to fucking say about anything? If the agenda of what they're doing doesn't seem to reflect the will of the people, we have to ask why. Oh, well, it's national security. We are protecting you and doing the best for you, but we can't tell you about it. And I mean, there's some truth to that, at least in concept. Well, if we made all this stuff public, that would kind of ruin what we're trying to do, which, you know, is something that is trying to help everybody, or at least as many people here as possible. But that requires a lot of faith that they're actually doing that. And to be okay with non-transparency for security reasons, there has to be some level of trust there. And I think that's probably at an all-time low with the people versus the government. And that's a huge, huge problem. I mean, I'm not anti-government. I'm just anti-people trying to fuck up government and being bad actors. A good government run as close to clean and in a high trust situation, yeah, that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think the government's public confidence in the government, I think, whether you're left, right, in between, anything, is probably at close to an all-time low right now. It probably has been for a while, to be fair. Like, it's been on the decline for quite some time, probably the last 20 years, really, at least, if not longer. But that's a huge problem, and I think we're getting close to a point where people are not going to put up with that unless they see some sort of reason why they should put more faith back into the government. So we need, you know, something irrefutable material that shows that, okay, The government is throwing us a bone. And you can't just throw us a bone, though, because we're going to want more. Because we want things to improve. Like, I'm all for getting rid of people that don't belong here, out of here. Just, I don't even care why. You're not supposed to be here. You didn't do it by the rules. You got to go. There's a whole lot of reasons for it. That it makes sense for the people that are supposed to be here to be of that mind. So, that's one thing that seems to be the government is doing that currently, so I support that. But that doesn't mean that, like, I'm all in on everything the powers that be here are trying to do. I got my own idealized wish list of how things should be, and so does everybody else. And you just have to think about that for a second. Like, okay, are these guys actually doing the kind of things that I want? Well, a couple of them, yes, but then there's other things that they're completely not doing what I want. Okay, so you just take a step back and weigh that. Because I think that people do get a little too dialed into, it's the, what do you call it? You don't have to support the person, you have to support the ideas. Now, if this person supports the kind of ideas that you like, then that, okay, you're gonna like that person. But that doesn't mean you're married to that person forever, right? You don't have to create a cult following around this person just because they do a handful of things that you like. You can support them, but you can also call bullshit on them for stuff that you don't like that they're doing, right? That doesn't make you a traitor or blah blah any of this. Remember, all of these people work for us. I can't emphasize that enough. Your Congress critters, you elect them. The president, you elect them. They only have power because you put them in the position to do those things on your behalf. So if they're not doing what you like, let them know. I'm not saying like swat them or burn their house down or any shit like that. Do not do that. That's bad. Just let them know, hey, you work for me. Remember? When you first got elected, any of these people that are in elected positions, the first time they got elected, I promise you, they got elected for one of two reasons. The guy they were running against, everybody hated, or he was saying some shit like, I'm for the people, I'm gonna do a good job for you, I'm gonna go out and represent, and some of them maybe even do. But that's just the first time they get elected. After that, they want to maintain their position. And they'll say or do pretty much anything to continue doing that. That's important to remember. That's why we have term limits, for instance, on, say, the President of the United States, which we didn't even have until, like, what? The 40s? When Roosevelt's like had been elected for like the fourth time. He served like for 16 years or something like that as president. And he's like, we shouldn't do this anymore. Like, this is too much. Like, no, I'm not going to run again. And nobody should be able to run for this long. And then we made a constitutional amendment out because, like, it's like, no, you gotta let somebody else take the reins too, because otherwise that's dangerous. there's term limits on state governors for the same reason, but not Congress. Why? Yeah, like I think term limits for Congress just need to happen. Like, and I mean, make them appropriate for what their position is. It could still be like a decently long time. So somebody that you like and actually does do a good job, they can hold that, you know, office for a couple few times. But at some point, you know, you need to turn the reins over to somebody else, right? And if they were doing a good job the entire time, whoever, you know, the incumbent can't run again, the most successful person is going to be the one that keeps doing the same thing he does. So it doesn't need to be the same person. It's the same ideas, the same values. That's what actually matters. It's you know, I don't want to call them morals, but like just like your values, what you would like to see. And you get somebody in Congress that does that and they do a good job for you, vote them back in until you can't anymore, and then find the candidate that most closely aligns with that and keep doing that. So there's no reason there can't be term limits for Congress at all. The only reason there isn't is those are the people that decide that sort of stuff. So they're not going to legislate themselves out of a job. Come on. So necessarily that would just have to be put up to a referendum, which they'll never do unless there is some way we can get around that. Because I would think almost everybody, again, left or right, would see, yeah, we need to put term limits on people in Congress. And it probably would have already happened if we just put it up to referendum. Because, like, otherwise we make laws through Congress. Well, Congress is not going to make a law that puts term limits on them, on themselves. So we have a bit of a problem with that. Or like if they can vote themselves a raise or bennies and stuff like that. Because that's how it works. They make the laws. So they should be held to a higher standard than you just Joe Blow. So, I mean, talk is cheap. It's how you vote. The laws you come up with and then how you vote on them. And people should pay more attention to that. Because I think this isn't some kumbaya shit, but people that are, well, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican. If you actually just sat them down with a list of, I don't know, 20 different things that they consider important to them, that they think would be good for overall people, they would probably line up relatively closely. I would say that out of those 20 questions, you would see that probably 65 to even 70% of people really actually are for the same thing. If you take politics and poster boys and all that kind of shit out of it. And they should also rate how strongly they feel about that particular subject. If you weigh all that stuff, Americans probably agree a hell of a lot more than you might think. Especially if you factor in class instead of like race or something like that. Like the whole remember the whole Occupy Wall Street was the thing for a while, and then that got shut down, and then immediately we got the Me Too movement and cancel culture and all kinds of other crap. That was just to keep us fighting amongst the plebs fighting amongst ourselves, so we weren't all fighting against like the elites. Or at least that's what my takeaway from that was. So let's see. Do we take, because I think the this weapon here on the far left and the far right is where it's at. Okay, there we go. The controller was falling asleep. I don't know, is potency gonna make the difference? I guess. I just can't see myself investing in a weapon that just shoots behind me. It would have to do a hell of a lot. It's just like a single shot too. It's not like a spread weapon or anything like that. So, yeah. I mean, I can see why shooting behind you would be valuable, especially if your deal is mining. But in practice, it just doesn't seem to work out very well. Yeah, let's get the minerals. That's what we're here for. So we have a flamethrower, sentinel, or sludge pump. That's really hard to say. I think the sludge pump is actually kind of good, and we don't have mastery for that yet, surprisingly. So I think we should do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
And we got like the microwave at like level 11, so we need to get that to 12. Then after that, I think we should go on the sludge pump as hard as possible. Go, go, go. Run, 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 run. Go to hell, that's right. Line this over here a little bit. That worked out a little better than I thought it was going to. Good. I do pickup radius. Kill the elite. Okay. Grab some health. Upgrade this thing again. Yeah, see. Potency, but less damage. Increase rotation speed would actually be good. I don't know. Potency versus damage. I don't know. I honestly don't know which one of these two things would be better. Because if you increase the rotation speed, then it might not cook them all the way. But if you do potency versus damage, they're not going to die right away. They'll die from burning later on. So, I don't know. Let's do rotation speed. I don't know.
I needed that. Took out a loot bomb.
The clock's ticking, Miner. Get it wrapped up.
Give it to me.
Yes.
Get there before the time runs out.
Lifetime. I have 2 weapons that would do that. 2 weapons that do status effect. So it's either going to be the one on the far right or the far left. Hmm. I actually don't know. Let's do this real quick. There we go. Lifetime or status effect? Probably a status effect. I don't know. A status effect?
Now this is a rare treat.
I think that would be the better bet. Beam damage. Yeah. We'll do beam damage.
Your shoot was your head.
Objective completed. Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Nice.
Stage 2 completed.
All right. Make like a baby and head out. Let's see. Critical damage. Just damage. No. Beam damage. Yes. We'll do that for sure. Critical damage is at, or critical chance is at 17%. I probably should pick this. Critical damage bonus plus 25%. I don't know. I'll take that and then we'll just call it good.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get
Yeah.
to it, Miner.
Wonder what slop they're serving in the canteen tonight. I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
We're supposed to collect more kites. So let's do that.
Loot bug hot.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Oh, okay. Reload speed with those two things. Yep, absolutely.
Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
Show them some pain!
Potency on that one, or plus damage on that one. I don't know. Or weapon range for that matter. Damn. I think I would actually do the epic effects here, but kind of actually hard to tell whether that was probably the right choice or not. Depends on what you want to do, I guess.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Oh shit, big swarmers are approaching. Fuck.
We got a launch. Supplies inbound.
See that coming, sucker?
Yeah, suckers. Lol. Crit chance, I guess. Damage for missing HP, kind of. Damage for gold you have. I think I would do, yeah, the damage for missing HP one. I'll do potency.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Well, we're kind of holding out here, but weapon range, yeah, probably. We're just here for minerals, and these guys got to make it all about like getting in my face.
Sorry, little one. Your own fault for being so good.
Pod has arrived. Get there before
Ooh, max HP plus 70.
around.
Damage on that thing, no. Or beam damage. So it's going to be between plus 70 max HP or beam damage. I think I'll take the beam damage. We'll see if that works out. New weapon. Beam. This thing is also a beam, so I'll pick it for that reason. Not super sure about the other ones, but let's see the thing. No, we'll do this one. Yep, sludge pump. All right. Oh shit! I end up dying. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Stage 3 completed. Taking you to stage 4.
All right.
Work, Miner.
Yeah, sure did. I'm gonna do a 50% heal for 30 straight off the bat. There we go. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna die again. We still haven't gotten through this entire thing yet, so important to keep in mind. Oh, sorry about that. The cat made sure to let me know it was way past a treat o'clock. And he was right. He's kind of rude about it. Weapon range, yeah. Let's do that.
This is a rare
Static effect damage, I think that's probably a good idea. Reload speed on that thing? No. We'll do a reload here. Beams on this one. Or pick up radius or reload speed. I would actually do beams on this one. Alright, let's go. Let's try and see if we can get this done.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
How are they ever gonna make it in this
We're supposed to take down a whole bunch of those vines. I'm pretty sure we haven't reached the goal yet. So I guess we should get at them if we can. I would still do that. Okay.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Let's show them some fight! Alien, stop!
Holy shit. A lot of stuff exploded over there. Yeah. We'll do this. I do move speed over investing in that gun that shoots behind me at all. Like, it's just garbage. I can't think of any scenario where picking an upgrade for that would actually be a good idea.
Ugly son of a bitch!
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
See you in hell!
The scout just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
How about reload speed? XP gain or the diver's manual? I'm not sure. Probably that one first. 25% more damage. Okay.
Calling to me!
Status effect damage. Okay. I can reroll all three for 50 gold. Maybe I should do that. Okay, I did. We got 5% damage on everything. This goes, no. That goes up. How about 5% damage on everything? Oh, we got the vines thing. Lifetime that affects 3 weapons. I think we should do it. Probably a good idea. Sludge pump. We'll keep going. Okay. Lifetime of all beam weapons. Seems legit.
Well done, Miner. Stage 4 was obviously a breeze for you.
Okay, so this is stage 5, so we gotta actually like make it happen on this one. Do this. As an additional beam that fires in the opposite direction, or wave clicker also applies slow, and it's 50% more damage. Probably that one. Yeah. And then lifetime of all beam weapons, and that's it.
Here we go. You've found the dreadnought. Now you just need to make it come out of hibernation by destroying the cocoons. Show them what a single dwarf can do.
Beam weapons, I think, is the way to go, right? Just straight up. Damage and potency of all fire weapons.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
Feel much better now.
Mm-hmm. Damage and potency for fire, sure. Although poison would also work for that. But not as much. Let's see here. That'd give me a flat 20%, 10% more damage if I did that. Increases the healing granted on level up. Small transifying nitra. I'll do this. Let's go for the 10% damage, even though it doesn't seem like a lot. It might be the difference on this deal. We'll see. Yep. Overclock versus 1 beams. I would do like +1 beam, I think. Yeah. Seems legit. Status effect damage in a single round. Okay. HP, I think. Because whenever we have to fight the big bad guy, that's gonna be a bad time, just probably anyways, so. Now we gotta fight that thing. Or both of them, actually. 'Cause there's more than one. Okay. 100% lifetime or 1 more beam? Probably 1 more beam. Oh my god. I didn't have the HP for it. Because I don't really think you can avoid when they charge you like that. Collect master cookery. Pickled nitra can now be found during a dive. Okay. Chemist kits can now be found during a dive. Well, we don't know what those things do yet. I would do probably mining speed, but we're missing one. What are we missing on this? Oh, a whole bunch of those things. Okay, we can't do that yet. Yeah, the rest of this I would just wait on them. Oh, that opened up these whole 2 other zones. What did we miss on this one? Complete the dive. How about if we pick the engineer instead of the driller for that one? 'Cause I feel like the engineer so far is like the most powerful one for getting through it all that I've come across so far. I will put it into that thing. It does take significantly longer to mine this stuff, though. Pickup radius.
Was looking for.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Okay.
Impact imminent.
Potency and status effect damage. Maybe? Well, yeah. I think I will actually take that.
This is a rare treat.
Thunderbird.
This drone makes
We still haven't leveled that to 12 yet.
Yeehaw! This is it. Now this is a rare treat.
Yeah. We want to get that thing leveled up. I'm not even looking at the other things. We just need to get that leveled up more than anything. Change electrical type to damage. Or damage to electrical type, that is.
I'm growing.
Reload speed on this. Resell electrical damage. Yeah, probably. Might as well. That's right. Kill the thing. Okay.
Think you can kill me?
Drop pod has arrived. Before the timer runs out.
18% crit chance? That's fucking crazy. 20% lifetime. 20% damage and potency. All of these are really good. I think I'll do the damage and potency though. On this one, level that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Hatches shut. Taking you to stage 2.
Didn't get very much stuff mined at that time though. Yeah, sure. We'll do armor and just leave it there. That's fine.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
After this, I'm taking the longest shower. Sick to the core of glyphid stink. And then I'm getting so drunk.
Mm-hmm.
your way. Load up.
Load up on what?
The supply pod LZ's blocked. Please clear it out.
Your history.
Flat damage.
The upgrade I was looking for. You want some more?
Good work. Supply pod inbound.
Okay. Pickup radius, yeah, I think we gotta take that. +2 damage, percent damage, minus move speed for whatever nitrate you have. Okay. Or plus damage for missing health. Or this thing. Let's just do this thing. Stubby shoots electrical bullets.
What happens next will shock you.
A swarm's heading your way. Load up.
It's a little extra special. Meet your maker, Crate. That will teach you.
Hmm. Probably this one. Since we're almost there anyway. Okay. Grab that. That thing drops materials when you shoot it. And you get a box. Status effect.
Hey, not too shabby.
This one.
Upgrade I was looking for.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Lifetime and reload. Drones explode instead of returning. Lifetime upgrades now shorten the lifetime of the drones, or increase potency. This one comes with a bit of a caveat, so I think I would pick potency
My favorite type of clock.
because I'm not sure I'm prepared to deal with that caveat.
Complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get out before it
Damage and potency, critical chance. Wow, really? What's our crit at right now? Only 10%? All projectile damage. Electrical damage. Yeah, let's do that.
Why not? Just
Yep.
what I needed.
Okay. Probably mine this before we get out of here. Barely, but yes.
never stood a chance.
Okay.
I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back.
Yeah.
If you make it back.
See that you do. Let's see. We do want to invest in turrets, definitely. Let's do this one and that one. And damage,
Rare treat.
max XP. Okay, that's good enough.
Load up and get going, Miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Yes, of course.
You're cute, but you're dead.
Yeah. Bitch. We're supposed to mine this. Specifically. Better get a lot of it, because it's taking forever. 13 out of 20, so we still need to find another vein of that. I'll do this thing. Turrets will follow you around. Yeah, let's do that.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Oh, okay.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
Seek your maker, Crane.
Reload speed? Yes, definitely. I'll actually do it on this one.
I'm a new dwarf.
That was kind of a hard decision, though.
This bug's hot.
Reload speed. How about damage?
LZ, big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I'll say XP game. I don't want to overthink it too much. So hopefully that was the right choice. New weapon. I'm gonna do the electric fence. Reload speed.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Trying to find more minerals to mine here.
Well done, you got them all.
I don't know. Pick a brace. Electric fence. That one, I suppose. That thing.
Take this one.
Just to get some XP on it.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
Gold move speed or
Without you.
yeah, I would do this.
This works.
Electric fence.
Build.
I don't know if this actually does anything after you fulfill the quest for it.
Oh, I needed that.
Time's ticking, Miner. Move it.
Okay.
Stage
There we go.
completed. Taking you
Winner.
to stage 4. You did good work, Miner.
You're damn right. 18% critical chance. That'll put that to 28, which would be good. Max HP costs similar number of monies. I'll take the crit chance. Fire rate, reload speed, critical damage, or HP. It probably should do HP if I can afford it.
Dial it in.
But that's the end of it. I can't buy any more stuff. All right. That's okay.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
I hate this damn planet.
Yeah, I hate this damn planet too.
Red sugar.
Sugar. That one.
Why not? Let's show them some hate.
We're holding our own here, that's for sure. Not too shabby. Reload speed on this thing for sure.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Okay, good. Let them.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. Bring it, Beckers!
Probably that one actually.
Well,
Do that one. The electric fence coming up. Fire rate. No speed on that. Probably fire rate.
Swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
alien, gone. Ugh, I got it in the mouth.
Got it in the mouth. What? No. I don't think so. Yeah, we'll go ahead with this one.
Tripod prepped and ready, Miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Okay. Luxury fence.
Courses.
But there we go. One more turret. Yeah, I think so.
Almost makes it too easy.
Critical damage. Yeah, no, because crit chance only 10%. So probably just this one,
It'll do.
just to get some levels on that weapon. Electric fence.
Swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Here, have a bullet in that fight.
We got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of the zone.
Damage and move speed versus Nitra. Okay, I'll do that one. Damage and potency. Yes, we'll do that again.
Dial it in.
Electric fence. Or, not electric fence. The other one. I am moving noticeably slower, though. This one.
I do.
Get some levels on it. Oh, the boss just got deleted. Wow. Okay, critical chance. That'll put it to 25, which would be pretty good. Move speed might be good just to counter the slowdown, though. From that other thing. So I think I would actually, yeah, I would probably do move speed for that reason. It helps a little bit. All other weapons plus 25% damage. What does a sidearm do though? Or increase fire rate and reload speed. Giving a 25% buff to all the other weapons though is pretty fucking good. I think we have to do it for that reason.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the Dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Prepare accordingly. Okay. This one. One extra drone. For projectile weapons only. Or critical chance, which I can't afford. Fuck. Or piercing on this one. Reroll. Damn, okay, fuck. I don't know, I'll take this, I guess. Yeah, I always waste my comment. I do not waste my money on cosmetics. I can tell you that for sure.
Need to make it come out of hibernation by destroying the cocoons. Show them what a single dwarf can do.
Nothing up there really though, by the looks of it. This one. I purposely mined all that sugar just in case I need to backtrack. I can go that way and get healed.
Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
Open.
Actually, armor.
This rare stuff.
We got a launch. Supplies inbound.
Damage for a 1% for every 5 gold you have, so that's 10% damage. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'm not sure it's all that great, but it should be alright.
You're cute with your tail. Bring it, Beckers!
Nice.
What is this gonna abominate die? Big time!
A leisure vents. Oh, you can go through that. I purposely went that way to try to avoid that, but that did not work. Got him.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Finally.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Take this one.
Get moving. It won't hang around. That is another one for the books. Dreadnought eliminated. We're pulling you home.
Mm-hmm. Pop-up tripod can now be found. Mastery unlocked for Thunderbird. New class mod unlocked for Tinkerer. Wow. That's a bunch of shit. Bunch of different shit, I mean. That would cost 14 of these. Or something like that. Sell a bunch, like that many, I don't know. And we need to buy 14 of those. It needs to go to 25. Okay. That's enough for damage. Got it. After that, it doesn't really matter that much. Luck, sure. Do it again. That's probably all we need to do for now. What's the next one here? Salt pits, huh?
It's a salt caves type of day.
I think I would still do engineer. Engineer seems to be doing me the best
I just
good
love working with my hands.
so far.
Find the Dreadnought. Eliminate the Dreadnought. Return in time for sandwiches and beers. You can do this alone.
Fire
Makes
rate.
my whole life better.
more fire rate.
Special.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
What am I taking damage from? What the fuck? Damage. Holy fuck. Electric fence.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Again. I don't know. I'll take that one actually.
Got a supply bomb coming. Well done.
Hard hat. Stupids.
Stupid. Max HP on level. Getting that early would make sense, so that's what we're gonna do. Reload speed. What
Just lit up
the
your
fuck?
Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Ooh, there we go. Damage.
This one.
Status effect. Lifetime. Potency.
Take it.
Oh. Things barfing stuff at me. How about no? Probably still status effect, because I think it'll be better later on if we survive. Prettier weapon, yes.
Style.
More than one turret, yeah. Or an additional turret, I guess I should say.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Yeah, lifetime. Homing bullets. Or flamethrower turrets. How about homing bullets?
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Okay.
You made short work of stage 1. Well done, sir.
Yes, I did. Mining speed, XP gain, or XP radius. Probably mining speed first, and then XP gain flat. And do it that way. I think that'll make the most sense.
Aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
everything done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what that actually does. Yeah, it sends down all this stuff, but so what?
Took out a loot box.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Mm-hmm.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Took out a loot box.
Ooh, that might be difficult to clear. We'll see. Just flat reload speed would probably be good.
That will teach you.
There we go. Prepared for impact.
Not straight.
2% damage for every nitro I have, so that's 80% damage right now. That seems like that would be good. But yeah, we'll go 40% slower. Sure, fuck.
Swarm detected. Get
Hey, we don't need to go fast if we're doing the right thing. Fire rate, sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, that does slow you down a whole lot, though.
I got it in the mouth. Gimme.
Reload speed.
Say hello to my little friend.
Fire rate on that thing.
Sweet.
20% damage flat. Definitely. That's really good. Yeah, bitch, get out of here.
objective completed. Drop pod.
Kinetic damage. There's 2 of them that have that fire rate. Fire rate or kinetic damage? Probably, well... But that's only for kinetic damage, so if anytime we take an upgrade that switches it to, say, electrical or fire or something, then that's out the window. So, actually, I'll take fire rate, because I think that makes more sense. Stat spec damage. Piercing on that one. I don't know, I'll try that.
Let's clear them out.
More damage on that, sure. Oh fuck, it is slow to run. Hopefully we can pick up a whole lot of XP before we have to dip the dip.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Fire rate on that one.
Survivor.
More turrets. Yep. Yep, let's just go. Let's get out of here.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you to stage 3. Well done.
Yeah. Well done. Well, I can't afford to buy any of those things. Kinetic damage, mining speed. I'll just do that and that's it.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Mission control, you surly bugger. This one's for you.
Yeah. Major Tom to ground control. I actually remember the first time I heard that song. I was driving home from work one night when I was like 15 or 16, and it was trippy as shit.
Gonna paint my nails to match it.
Change damage type to electrical. Let's just do fire rate and reload this time.
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
Um, Thunderbird, I think.
This one looks best.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Yeah, right? Okay.
You ugly son of a bitch.
Reload speed. Well, we could buff our damage by mining the nitro, I guess. It'll slow us down.
Suck on this, you freak of nature. Shoot it in the face. Shoot it in the face.
Yeah, shoot it in the face. I agree. Potency. Do that one first.
Every day.
Flat 10% damage, yeah. Probably that one.
This is it. Let's clear them out.
The electric fence, even though it's just the common thing. Mining speed, sure.
I knew today was gonna be good.
Max HP, believe it or not.
to mine for minerals as you progress deeper.
Well, let's see. Reload speed's kind of good. Potency on this would be alright. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do reload speed. And that's all we got? Okay.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
Okay.
I'm so ready to quit this job and move on. Oh yeah. Hawkeye!
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Fire rate on that thing. Reload speed. Even though it's a common effect.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Potency.
That will teach you!
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
I just became
Sure.
a better dwarf.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Red sugar!
That one. Fire rate on that one.
Kill! This is
Status effect damage. Do that.
the time is up, Free!
Yep, one of those.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Do reload speed on that one. Mining speed. 50% reload speed on the gun. That's crazy. Or just 20% damage of everything. I think I would probably want to do that.
You want some more?
Shut up, I'm doing it. Ooh, man, that was awfully close.
Stage 4 was obviously a breeze,
Holy
however,
smokes.
so we look forward to your easy completion of the final stage.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Oh, I'll bet you do. That's right.
I'll take it.
Tourist slow nearby enemies or reload speed for a lifetime. I don't know. That I don't feel like that's a very tourists explode when they are removed. Okay, we'll do that. We'll try that one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Kinetic damage. Reload speed on that thing. Kind of good because that'll push it to its next upgrade phase. I'll do that too. All kinetic damage. Sure. Yeah, sure. We'll do all those. All those are decently good enough where I would pick them.
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
Open. Yeah, give me some sugar. Back to hell.
Status effect damage. There's really no reason for us to mine gold or nitro. Well, nitro, yes, but not gold. If this is the last level.
Boom, baby.
Do that one.
Makes my whole life better. Two buck down.
We have a supply pod prep for you. We need PLZ here.
I'm not scared of you. Ugly son of a bitch. My monsters. Suck on this, you freaking nature.
Yeah, bitch. That one.
Pick.
Change damage to electrical or plasma. I don't know what difference that would really make. I guess let's go plasma just for fun.
There we go. Prepare for impact.
Damage for every 5 gold you have. Okay,
This works.
we'll do that. So that would give us a reason to mine gold at this point. Although it's a little late in the round for all of that, I think. Ooh, man, that's hard to say. Fire rate on this one. Damage fire rate. Type to electrical. To do that.
It's time to kill. Watch out! It's big and it's dangerous.
Let's see. This right now would be good. Yeah. Potency or seek out enemies.
Rock and stone.
Die, bitch. Yes.
Completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs
Think you
out.
can kill me?
Drop pod is
Don't
not
think
going
you
to hang
can.
around.
That one. We gotta get out of here. Fast.
You've proven that one dwarf
Okay.
can work a four if we just give you enough guns. Management is
We did it. All right. Shock fence mastery. DRG coupons, whatever that means. Rifle mastery for that guy. Yeah. And we completed the dive, believe it or not. I would still put more into damage if I could. 25 is a lot, though. Let me think about it. So I would need 14 more again, which would mean it would cost 56 plus 2,500. I do have a bunch more different ores. XP gain, yeah, I think we should do that straight up. Movement speed, I don't know. Yeah. Still think I would rather have damage like fucking boom boom, you know? But we need to find a place where we can mine a whole lot of those. I think it's like the first level. To be real. So let's go back to like the first level. First, well, we could try it with upgrade lead storm powered minigun to level 18. Well, that's the gunner, so let's try that.
Guns, I make this minigun purr.
All right, let's see if we can make this happen.
Get it done, Miner. We're all counting on you.
Yeah. Everybody wants a piece of me. Big surprise.
This one's so mean.
Piercing, I guess. If that's considered better than all the other ones that are also for the minigun, then I guess we'll go with that.
I just became a better dwarf.
But the minigun's really fucking good. Like, this is the one class where they give you the best weapon you're ever going to get with this class just right off the bat.
We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Yeah, like none of these really like. None of these are really all that good though. Like, and one of the specific requirements to beat all the challenges here is to have all weapons be kinetic. So we'll do this gun that shoots in 4 directions, but I don't think it's going to do us a whole lot of good, to be honest. We'll see, I guess.
One crate of goodies on the way, Miner.
Find nitro when mining any kind of rock. If you're going to get something like that, it makes sense to get it as early in the run as possible.
Never felt better.
Come on, baby. You can do it. Let's see. I would actually do 10% projectile damage for this, because we're probably going to end up with at least one more projectile weapon before this is over, unless it's over really quick.
Loot bug hot.
Yeah. Get him. Haven't found any of those yellow ores that kind of came in here hoping I would see a lot of, so so far not so good on that front.
You need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Shoot to kill. Gotta have it.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
Don't die.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer.
Fire rate of all projectile weapons, I think we should do that.
Epic vision.
Reload speed on that one, I guess. Yeah, sure.
This
Minigun.
will show me.
We cannot change the damage type to fire because otherwise it won't be a kinetic weapon. So we have to do this one.
This one almost makes it too easy.
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Yeah, okay.
Diving deeper. Taking you to stage 2.
Let's see. Reload speed on that. Damage on all projectiles, yeah. Do that. Do that. Yeah, just grab them all. Okay. We're good. All those things are good at this point.
Get it done, Miner.
That guy in mission control.
We gotta get the minigun leveled up to 18 though, so we should take that every time we can possibly get it. Fire rate, I guess? I don't know.
way, load up. The supply pod LZ's blocked. Please clear it out.
Well, I would say eat shit, but you know, whatever works. That thing.
Die, creep! Just what the doctor ordered. I'll take it.
Mining speed only cause we do want to kind of try to mine some shit here. Minigun.
The swarm is heading your way, load up.
Pickup radius, yeah,
One down.
probably.
You want the more?
Ooh, let's see. This right out the gate has 5% more damage if you take it. So that's a thing. Let's do the tactical lead burster though to unlock the mastery. Fire rate on that. Find some shit.
Here, have a bullet in the butt.
Yeah. Minigun. Minigun. It doesn't even matter what the other ones say. We got to get the minigun to 18. Well, let's do this one.
Cooking gas.
There we go. There we go.
Finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready.
Projectile damage. Yeah, probably that. Because that's all of them. Kinetic damage, that's all of them. Sure. Makes sense. Get this along the way here real quick. Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
Okay. Critical chance, damage, etc., etc. Minigun, just do that automatically. We'll do this one too.
Go for this one.
Fire rate, sure.
I'll take it.
Flat damage. Critical chance, like, I don't think we really care about that much. But I don't want to bother re-rolling it because I don't think it's worth it, so we'll just continue.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, Miter.
Kill anything with more legs than two.
your way. Load up.
Here, have a bullet in the fight.
All kinetic damage, yes.
Get the landing zone cleared.
Attack!
There we go.
This will help me work harder. This makes my whole life better.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Eat lead! It'll do! Ah! Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
A new weapon. Well, it has to be a kinetic one. So we're doing a heavy revolver. Shoots big slugs that squish bugs. Target's closest enemy. Or shoots in front of you in a steady rhythm. Knock enemies back. Shoots in move direction. Yeah, actually, I'll probably do that. Take a breeze.
See you in hell! We don't see these every day.
No, that's true. You don't see these every day. Kill the Macarena.
Suck on this, you freaking nature!
I
Oh yeah! I'll take it!
No supply pod incoming. Well done.
Now you're hot to kill!
by 50%. Yeah, probably. Increase your fire rate and reload speed while standing still for 3 seconds. Like, if I would have had that on my engineer before, I would do that. But I don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense to do it on this class. I think I would just do the diver's manual, honestly.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Kinetic damage on everything, definitely.
I'm having an epic vision!
Yeah, let's just get her done. There we go.
Done and dusted, Miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you on your return.
Fire rate, uncommon. Do that. 100% damage and fire rate, all our weapons less, or unstable overclock, which does more damage but nerfs those other things. I don't know. Probably this. Because the other weapons are relatively decent, so doing this one probably doesn't make sense. So I would do this one.
Clock, rock, and stone.
Yeah. Pickup radius, kind of. Prettier weapon. Fire rate of all projectile weapons. Yeah, that one.
Extra special.
Pickup radius, we can do that.
Rarely pick one of these.
Do that.
New gun now.
Clip size, reload speed. Yes.
Time, baby.
Okay, so we got some good upgrades here.
We've got work to
I
do
think.
and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot.
There's a pebble in my boot, too.
Gotta have it.
Come on, baby, let's go.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Get me, you big fucking fuck.
Hey, you bastards.
Baby.
Uh.
This one's
All projectile damage.
feeling much better now.
Kinetic damage. Yep.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Let's clear them out.
Max HP.
If I do.
Fire rate of all projectile weapons.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Son of a bitch.
Yep, that thing. I don't know. XP gain, sure.
One of these.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Let's clear them out. Give it to me.
Damage on that thing.
The time is not great.
That one.
Became a better war. Tough choice.
We cannot use plasma. So we'll have to take this one. Fire rate and reload speed. Plus 25% for each. Oh, our mining speed is really slow. Fuck. Yep. Run.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
50% damage on that weapon? Damn. Or fire rate? Yeah, do fire rate. Piercing on this one.
Stand clear. Supply pod inbound.
HP, rum. There we go.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Prepare accordingly. Okay. We'll do what we can. Do this one.
Like me.
That thing.
Says it's time to kill.
That one.
This is a rare treat.
And that's it. Because surprisingly, we don't have enough gold
Dreadnought will emerge when you
to fuel the whole thing, so it is what it is. We don't care about nitro or gold this time. Just ignore that shit. Doesn't matter. Max HP.
Feeling much better now. He's dead.
There we go. That's the kind of mineral I'm looking for. The yellow one.
Pop the loop button. Let's get the mineral.
Mm.
I'm raring
I'll do
to
that
try
one.
this out.
25% reload speed is still good.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
Well, now we gotta go clean that situation out again. Okay. Wow.
This works. Points on it. This works.
Scanner shows clear. Supply pod inbound.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll do that one, I guess.
It's out.
Although at this point, I don't think it's gonna do us a heck of a lot of good. But yeah, whatever. We'll see, I guess. that one.
What is this abomination?
Yeah, what is this abomination? Oh shit. Uh-oh. His abomination is gonna kill me. Real fast. Yep. Probably. If I had more move speed, I'd be in better shape, that's for sure.
Can I paint my nails to match it?
Fuck. Almost. Yes.
Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated.
Eat the most convenient dick in your vicinity. We still gotta get out of here, though, is the thing. Probably this one.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on
Yep.
it before it leaves.
I will do that. Yep, let's get out of here. No fucking around.
Very well done, Miner. Taking you back to the space rig.
Yep. Mission complete. Good job. New class mod unlocked for Gunner. We can pick Juggernaut now, apparently. Weapons Specialist Mastery. We dive with Weapons Specialist on has 2+. I don't know what that means. No damage increases here, but we actually do have some of that ore. So we'd have to get 9. So 3,600, so we can just do that. So need to get to 25. And do that. Ooh, man, that cost is getting pretty high after this, though. Holy shit. Mining speed. Yeah, probably just do that. Life regen. Actually, yeah, if we can afford it, let's just do it. Okay. That's where we're at. I'm not gonna leave it there for now. Time to get a little lunch. But, yeah. I'm kind of disappointed in the grandpa game a little bit. There wasn't really a whole lot. Like, it's got the skeleton of a game that would be good. Right? It's got the bones for it, but not a whole lot of substance so far. But they're still working on it, so we'll see. And like, if it was just like 2 more hours of them like saying some crazy shit, that'd have been fine, you know. But anyway, yeah, I think that'll do it for now. So thanks for playing. We'll see you next time. Until then.